Alrighty, guys. Time is 4:47 on this Sunday afternoon here. Have just issued a severe thunderstorm warning for the western part of Kent County here. Sorry, eastern part of Kent County. We have our very own Joel Fritzma sitting right out ahead of the storm right now as the storms move towards him. Now, this is going to be an interesting little storm here. It is warned for 60-mile-per-hour winds, but it's also tagged with tornado possible. Now, there is a low chance of a tornado being possible here in the state today. And this storm in particular, if we look at the radar presentation here, we're going to see this. You're good. You can see this line is a little bit kinky, so to speak, all throughout here. So this line does carry some amount of potential severe weather with, or should I say potential tornadic ingredients with it. But looking at the radar and the velocity here, check out these winds here. These are really close to the radar right here. And these winds are cranking upwards of 50 or so, sometimes reaching 60 miles per hour. So at the very least, this storm is producing very strong wind gusts across Caledonia Township, Caledonia, heading up toward Whitneyville and also Lowell Charter Township. We also have Joel in here. I'm not sure if this is frozen or if this is in real time. Looks like it's in real time here. Let's go ahead and leave this up here. So couple areas need to take shelter in terms of stay indoors right now would be Lowell itself, Alto, Whitneyville, Elmdale, Cascade Charter Township. That's all I see here for that area. I see Ada Township, Fallisburg, and that's about all I see here. This is heading up your way at roughly 40 or so miles per hour. So Joel's on that storm actually, and that's going to be the shelf cloud there to the left where he's pointing. And that would be where we're going to look for a potential tornado as well, just because with QLCS, the nature of QLCS is different than just regular supercells. So it can be embedded behind the shelf cloud. So that's going to be the area of interest to watch here as it pushes up to the northeast towards Lowell Charter Township. Couple other areas here to mention in the state. We have a couple special weather statements in effect for these storms and for Branch and as well as Hillsdale County for winds in excess of 40 miles per hour. And again, for Kalamazoo, for Kalamazoo and Calhoun County as well. That's going to be for winds in excess of 40 miles per hour as well. But the only warning concern right now is going to be for Kent County, the eastern half of Kent County, to be exact. And again, this is a tag with a tornado possible. It has been broadly rotating here, although nothing really concerning until as of late. Checking out the latest velocity, though. We're going to have to watch this Caledonia area extremely closely here. We see these greens and reds. Actually, I think that's just going to be downburst signature there. It's not going to be rotation, but still, we're going to watch this closely here. Just check out our CC. Don't see anything on the ground, nothing like that just yet. We're gonna watch all angles here just in case. And again, nothing there that indicates on the ground. So we're just gonna watch this. This is going to be right outside Joel's camera here, which is, we're always on top of things.
I'm looking towards Grand Rapids.
Okay, so you're looking directly straight into the thing. So it's going to be, if there's going to be a tornado, it's going to be right here in Joel's stream, somewhere embedded within that shelf cloud and rain area. And this warning goes until approximately 5:15. Again, for the eastern half of Kent County. New scan coming in here. We'll let this load in, get a better idea of this. So again, these pockets of heavier winds are going to be over the Caledonia Township area, heading up in toward the Whitneyville area. So Whitneyville, I-96 here, 6 where it interchanges here. Cascade Charter Township, Lowell Charter Township, heading up your direction. Latest scan now has it over Whitneyville right now.
I will say this cloud feature is getting a little bit lower to the ground, but it's still raggedy, but it is still kind of like rotating into itself. So it's definitely like an elevated mezzo.
One report coming in here, a pea-sized hail near Jenison. I'm getting my dinner loaded in here, so I'm a little quiet right now, but I should be back on here in a second. But that's a beautiful shelf there. It may also double there as a wall cloud. It's kind of hard to tell, but we're going to call it a shelf for now. Very interesting looking there, though, Joel. This is going to be eastern Kent County near Lowell, just to the east of Kentwood. So if you know where the Grand Rapids radar is, it's basically right there. Again, there is a 60-mile-per-hour hazard with this storm as these winds start cranking. But with this storm being what we call kinky, along the leading edge of this, we could get some quick type of spin-up action along this line here. So this is where Joel is currently at, facing eastern Kent County. So we have him live with us here. Looking like the radar indicating winds right off the surface here of approximately, we're going to call it right around 50 miles per hour. Visually speaking, though, the storm looks beautiful. Battle Creek. If you guys live in Battle Creek, the radar here is indicating winds upwards of severe limits here as well. We're getting upwards of 60 here heading into Battle Creek. So if you live in Calhoun County, especially here in Battle Creek, be prepared, be indoors. That's moving off toward the Olivet Calamo areas, Assyria as well, along M66 here. Also down here in Branch/Hillsdale, some gustier winds heading in toward Algansey area, Algansey. But yeah, Battle Creek, that could be a area to watch here as well. I'll have to keep an eye on that. But at least expect some gusty winds there. Not sure if it's making the ground, but radar does indicate that winds here are close to severe limits, if not over severe limits. Back here to the storm that's currently warned. Looks like Joel's repositioning his camera here. You can get us a view here, Joel. Let us know what you see.
You bet.
Looks a bit like it's becoming disorganized there, Joel.
Yeah, just a little bit. Very raggedy for sure. And it also extends back off to my south, but this is kind of like the main focus point for a thunderstorm warning. Lightning's also upticking a little bit, and it's green back in there.
Interesting. Let's go ahead and check VIL, see if there's any hail falling with this, or potential hail. A little bit there. Hasn't updated in almost 15 minutes, so still wait for update on the VIL product, but otherwise, I could see some hail with that, although hail on the warning does say less than severe size. So main hazard is going to be that 60-mile-per-hour wind gust, and then also possible tornado. Again, the tag for a possible tornado is used in areas and storms that don't really indicate that there is a lot of rotation, but just kind of enough, or the structure looks good, or certain things are there, to kind of warrant that mention. That's when we get those tornado possible tags to pop up. Joel's going to be just to the east of Lowell. Or sorry, west of Lowell. Where are you? Where are you at, Joel? I see Lowell Charter Township. Okay, you're just south of Lowell. Joel's right here, this green dot. In comparison to the storm, he's right on the edge of it, looking towards it. Thank you, Instant Karma, for the $19.99 super chat. Appreciate you for that. The storm is coming out the other side of the radar, looking like 30, 40 pockets, perhaps of 50-mile-per-hour winds. And again, this is quite low to the ground, being that the radar is right there. So the beam is reaching very low in the atmosphere, so giving us a good idea of what's actually happening here, which is good news for this storm. But still looking like a nasty looking line here, especially up here by the Kent County area. Although we do have some other storms to keep an eye on here, all the way down here into Northwest Ohio. So southeast Michigan, these storms are heading up your way. Don't look organized now, but they very well could become organized over the next couple of hours. So be on alert. Lenawee, Monroe, all the way up through Port Huron, all the way up toward Flint, Lansing. You guys would be in line for this potential, we're not going to say severe, but the chance is definitely there. It should remain pretty isolated today, as instability is quite low with these storms, but just enough currently to support it. The storm, or this line, is arriving pretty late in the day, which is technically what we consider peak heating, which would be the instability at its highest. So just a little bit of favorable conditions coming together for this. Don't see anything that would indicate significant rotations happening with this storm, but it is a possibility. We're going to keep an eye on it. Remember, on these velocity scans, the red colors is going away from the radar, and green is going towards it. New scan's going to load in here.
Hello.
Nick.
Sorry, I had to do a quick restart. I just got a picture from my brother Zach in where is he? Parmalee, Middleville area. He had half of his tree come down.
Okay, hold on. Ooh, 501, 501. Check out the. Hey, Joel. Joel, you here?
Yeah, I'm seeing that.
Yeah, that might be something of interest here, guys, near Ada. Whoops.
Let me go get
There goes my water. It's hard to tell if this could be clear air or if this could be actual rotation, but it's on the leading edge here near Ada. And we're getting a little bit of a signature of a couplet here. rotation potentially. And then also we switch to debris tracker. It does show just a bit of a drop here. It could be clear air, but that also very well could be a potential tornado there as well. We're going to wait for the next scan to confirm it be in the right spot. So let's keep an eye on that. It's going to be heading up to Forest Hills here, Ash Township. We're going to keep a close eye on this. In fact, let's go ahead and switch over here to GR2. And we're going to take a 4-pane look at this for the next scan. And all I can do is wait for the next scan there. So we're going to wait and see if that's going to be anything worth concerning or if that's going to be clear air. Hopefully it's just clear air, but it's really hard to tell with this.
Okay, my brother's calling me 1 second.
Good. We're good. So again, if this is just kind of communicating if this is actually a potential tornado, it'd be over Ada or Ada Township here and moving up northward along Highway. This is going to be Honey Creek Avenue Northeast would be the road in the closest proximity to this. So again, we don't know if this is on the ground just yet. It could be clear air. We're going to wait for the next scan, but just want to get the word out there just in case this is indeed on the ground. We want to make sure you guys are prepared for this, but give us a second. Wait for this scan to come in.
Oh, good. What are you up to? Storm chasing. Really? Yeah, live streaming too. So
Go ahead and mute Joel there. So we're just going to wait for a new scan here. Want you guys to be prepared for this just in case. It's really hard to tell if this is clear air, if this is a tornado. So these scans are running every 3 minutes, so we're going to be due for one any second now. Okay, scan's coming around. We're going to have it here in about 30 seconds.
Just got word that tree branch that came down is all the way across his road.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was wondering who to call.
That'd be probably non-emergency dispatch. All right, guys, new scan coming around here. We're going to take back the Radar Omega here. Looks like the new scan, the rotation is still there, but the CC is not, so it might be clear air. So we're going to watch this here. This is the area of interest near Ada. Scan's coming in.
I'm getting a new scan right now on Radar Omega.
Yep, it's coming around. There you go. All right, new scan looks. It's moved northward here. It's. I wouldn't be too concerned with that. The CC is gone as well, so we're going to say that was just clear air. Not seeing that a tornado there, but that was close. That was a close call for sure. We're at the watch this close. These QLCS tornadoes can be very sneaky. So we're going to try and sniff these out as best as possible. Regardless, though, looks like Joel's on the move. Let's go ahead and take him full here for a second.
So these higher winds are moving into Canonsburg, Parnell, Mosley, and Fallisburg right now. Cannon Township is on deck.
sorry.
Fallsburg,
Yes.
Botsock Lake, and Grattan is right on the northern edge of this severe warn.
Nick, you got this if I head out to Chase
Oh,
when
yeah.
these storms get to me? Okay, cool.
Yep, you're good.
Keep an eye on those closely. They're not to me just yet, but they're getting close.
Yeah, I'm near Lowell for those who are asking in chat. Southeast of Lowell.
Joel, how's that hotspot working?
Really good.
Good.
Because my computer's on it right now.
All right, so the warning has been trimmed back now. It's just going to be for east central Kent County. So areas like Lowell, although Lowell would be pretty much out of the worst of this. where you see these brighter colors here in the red, that's your heavier winds pushing northeastward here. So out ahead of this, Cannon Township, Grattan, Parnell, Cannonsburg, and Mosley. As Nick just said those names, thinking back now, those are the areas where this is heading up towards. And again, this is going to be 60-mile-per-hour winds as your main concern here. We're seeing that visibly on our velocity, but also with these QLCS type of squall lines here. New scan coming. We're going to wait for that to pop in before we change. With these QLCS squall lines, we can get brief spin-up tornadoes along the leading edge of these lines. So again, your heaviest pocket of wind is going to be moving in toward Cannonsburg and Parnell here. And also over here, heading up toward Chauncey, Bostwick Lake, and Grattan. Looking at our storm relative here, not too much to be concerned. Looking at CC just in case, that's not concerning at all either. So thank you, Raji Majawind, for becoming a YouTube channel member. Appreciate your support of the channel.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so as this line continues to push northeastward, there's a couple areas that we're kind of monitoring. We were monitoring before that got interesting just for a second. We're going to keep an eye on things here to the south once this loads in. There we go. Still an area of increased velocity here near Battle Creek. If you guys are in Battle Creek watching, let us know what you guys got. It looks like it pretty much crossed over downtown there as what appears to be gusty winds there. Again, these may not be reaching the surface. It's hard to tell. But if you guys live in the Battle Creek area and you guys got wind damage or wind reports, let us know. That's one area of concern. Another area down here, looks like there's some weaker, no, I'm not going to call it rotation, but potential areas of concern down here for some gustier winds here on the Hillsdale Branch border heading up toward Jonesville. Again, not much there to be concerned about. But if we zoom out and go down here to Northwest Ohio, this line is starting to push up now into Lenawee County as well as Jackson County. So this is moving up towards your way. It'll be moving through southeast Michigan through the next couple of hours. Ahead of this, the severe risk should be quite low. One or two storms, again, that severe potential is there. Mainly damaging winds. What is that clicking?
What does that mean? Again?
Probably. Yeah, it's the first time I heard it. But as you're out ahead of this line from Flint to Lansing, Ann Arbor, Detroit, up to Port Huron, and also basically just this kind of box right here. You guys would be in line for a low severe potential. Damaging winds should be the main concern. Cannot rule out a brief tornado with this line as well.
I might have been me tapping on my phone. I don't know.
It's still there.
It's still there?
Yeah, I can hear whoever's rattling.
Dang.
I'd like to point out that I have a lowering over me, like within the storm.
Okay.
I'm pointing right at it right now.
Okay, I'll get you here. Thank you, Red Dozer, for your $20 super chat. Your support is appreciated, as always. Let's go ahead and take Joel here full. Again, Joel is in the Lowell area where the storm is currently severe. Looks like that tree is gusting pretty good there, probably 20, 30 perhaps mile per hour winds.
Yep.
How about later storms? That's looking like a low possibility for Southwest Michigan. We're not too concerned for that, but we're going to keep an eye on it just in case.
All right, how about now?
I have all these little like scud fingers above me here.
Still there?
Got a report here out of Cannonsville or Cannonsburg. It says going crazy right now. Tanya says, what do you mean by crazy? Assuming you're going to mean winds here. So taking back the radar here to show you guys. So Cannonsburg is right there on the leading edge, just as of 2 minutes ago. So you're pretty much probably getting the leading edge of this. Gusty winds there. Definitely a concern with that. Looks like the winds here are probably 50 to 60. Here's 62 here just to the east of Cannonsburg. All throughout there, 40 to 60 mile per hour winds where these colors are showing up a little bit brighter. So not surprised with that. Yeah, rattling's gone for now. That's good.
Good.
Got some reports coming out of the area of the storm. Got some pea-sized hail. We also got a report of 40 mile per hour winds measured at the ASO station at the airport. Also have a 49 mile per hour gust in near Alaska in Kent County from the storm as well. So right now looking like it's below severe limits, which is good news, but still pockets of gustier winds still occurring here. New scan coming around. We'll see what it looks like here in a second.
Yeah, I'm officially in the whale's mouth, if you want to explain that, I guess.
Whale's mouth is just usually turbulence underneath what we call a shelf cloud. Whale's mouth is typically harmless. It does have a lot of motion, though. It can be mistaken for rotation. You'll see like a sinking motion sometimes, but it is harmless.
Heavy rain causing zero visibility in Comstock Park right now, I see.
Yeah, our moisture content today is really good, so that's not a surprise at all.
How fast is the line moving?
The line is moving. Okay, the warning has just been dropped, by the way.
Oh, good.
So there we go. That warning's now been dropped for Kent. Storm track, though, going on GR2 here, would suggest approximately 40 to 45. Although they just put an SWS out now for Newaygo, Kent, and Montcalm County. I do want to point one area out here where you see this little indentation here. This area right here, where this little indents out, would be an area of concern for like a QLCS spin-up type of tornado. Not seeing rotation with it, but we are seeing the increase there in winds. We're just not seeing the greens to go with it. So something to watch there. But that would be an area of concern to watch that in the next couple of scans. SWS now, it says the storms are moving approximately 40 miles per hour, gusts up to 50 are possible. And that kind of matches what we're getting reports with the storm as well. On the east side of Grand Rapids, we got a 40 mile an hour gust and a 49 mile per hour gust. And to be severe, you need to be 58 or higher. So we're not there just yet. But it definitely says so on radar. So hence the warning. Had some brief rotation with this. So definitely was worthy of the warning. Hopefully everybody's okay with damage-wise, stuff like that. Wouldn't be shocked to see a few trees down, wires down on the east side of Grand Rapids there. Wouldn't be shocked at all.
Just saw a question about people camping. What you expect in White Lake. I'm not sure where White Lake is.
White Lake is over just north of Detroit. You guys expect some gusty winds later on this evening. Again, severe threat across in front of this line is low, no matter where you're at in the state. But there is a chance of gusty winds and a very low chance of a tornado happening. So expect that to hit you in the next probably, I'd say 2 hours if you're up there in White Lake. And prepare for some gusty winds at the very least.
Yeah, pick up chairs, everything. Probably roll up your awning if you're out camping.
Yes.
You don't want to replace those.
And see if you don't know if your campground has like a storm shelter, try to locate that ahead of time. Just in case something happens, you know where to go.
Yep. I know a lot of state parks have bathhouses. Those should all be storm ready structures.
All right, new scan coming in. I just got finished, actually. Let's check out that area here. This is the area that I'm kind of watching more so closer. Right, there you go. New scans in. Still doesn't concern me too much. Just be an area of concern there. I have a radar going in the background here. I had the 4-panel look still on. So we're just going to watch this close. Even though there's no warning in effect here, I mean, this storm does still have some features that need monitoring. So whether we're going to be live or not, we're going to watch it regardless. So figure might as well stay live for a little while longer here.
I can always keep radar just in the background too, if we want to do that.
You can always do that, but I want to wait a few more minutes at least with this.
Oh,
just
yeah.
because if you look at your reflectivity here, it's kind of curved back in on itself almost.
Yeah.
That really just, it's interesting.
It's got the boot. Instant Karma, thank you for the gifted 10. As Ryan
Appreciate
and I
you.
click on it at the same time.
I did not actually. That was not
somebody
me.
did.
That was me.
Joel. Thank you very much. Welcome to all the new subscribers or members on YouTube.
Absolute downpour in Belmont. Not surprised by that at all.
Is there any like pea-sized hail in there that you can see?
I can tell you there's been reports of pea-sized hail. There's a couple reports of half-inch hail as well. So like penny, dime size, stuff like that. But as far as the VIL product goes, I can bring that up really quickly here.
Yeah,
VIL does not look impressive.
No, my brother was driving through Jenison earlier as this was heading through, and he said he had pea-sized hail going through there.
Yeah, not surprising. We're going to flip this over on velocity here, wait for the new scan.
Kevin, for the 10 memberships on YouTube, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, Instant and Kevin, so far. Again, for those who are not subscribed on YouTube, if you are a subscriber, when they are gifted, it could be you. So feel free to subscribe on YouTube. It's become a lot more raggedy here, I will say, where I'm sitting.
Yeah, it looks like it's becoming a little bit more disorganized as well. But I'm probably about to head out here because there's some areas near Montpelier, Ohio, heading up my direction that kind of look interesting to me. We'll see if it holds. But it's also kind of moving northward, so it's going to take a while to get to me. A lot of lightning with this storm or with this line in general, whether you're up there in Grand Rapids or all the way down toward Lenawee County, there is a ton of lightning with this.
There's still that those higher winds in Battle Creek area.
Yeah, they don't seem too concerned with that. I know there's ASO stations out of Battle Creek, so they must not be reporting much of anything.
Looks like it's pretty elevated.
Probably. But yeah, nothing reporting out of Battle Creek.
Yeah, you guys were just mentioning the lightning here, and I'm having it strike down in the fields around me, and it's pretty loud. So
let's take Joel full before he gets hit by lightning. I'm kidding, obviously.
Those clouds are moving.
Yeah, they are.
I was gonna say this low level right above me here is just zooming.
Yeah, the wind shear today was never going to be an issue, guys. It was always going to be a question of instability. We said that many times, too. We have some spin. We have some shear. We're just kind of lacking the instability to get these things up and going.
This live information, or this live footage is from Hastings Road in Lowell. Or Elmdale, I guess you could say.
Joel, do you have the stream in the background?
Yeah, so I have to keep muting myself. It's on my phone as well, because that's how I have to stream it.
Mothball size hail, so half inch. Caledonia, 1 mile northwest of Caledonia at 4:52 p.m.
Did you say mothball?
Mothball. Yes.
I'd never heard of that being a comparison.
It's usually not used because there's different sizes of mothballs and stuff like that. Same goes for marble as well. So
True.
you don't really see it used that often. Just like yesterday, they had a DVD size hail in the watch box out in Oklahoma. Not often you get the DVD size hail.
Oh, that's huge.
That's like grapefruit, 5-inch diameter.
Oh my gosh.
Imagine that hitting your car.
Next thing you know, they're going to use GameCube discs.
We're still watching radar behind the scenes, guys. Nothing really too imminent here. Still have some gusty winds showing up here on radar. Heading up toward 57, just to the west of Greenville near Cedar Springs, Sheffield, Evans, Harvard, that general area. As I noticed that my other radar is the one that's up, not this one. This is what I've circled. Moving up towards Cedar Springs, Greenville, Harvard, Sheffield, and Evans. Basically riding US 131. Summer, they're moving northeast. And I might be heading out here soon. Soon, maybe.
Do it. We'll give it a few more minutes, see if everything else wants to go severe. Otherwise, we might just leave a loop on radar for a little while.
Be a good idea.
Joel, where are you headed? He can't hear me.
Do, 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 do. All right, SWS now for my county back here in Lenawee, Western Lenawee County. So Adrian, Rollin, Hudson, Morenci, Fairfield, Onstead, Lake Somerset areas. Looks like it's just been put under an SWS here. Pea-size hail and winds in excess of 40. Looking at the velocity, again, my radar is not live. I got to remember that. So looking at the velocity here off the airport radar, we're getting some indications of some perhaps gustier winds here, 30 to 40. So definitely a possibility as it moves up into Lenawee. Be on alert, and that will be my signal to go mobile here. So I'll be back on live when I get everything hooked up.
Sweet.
You got your radar pulled up here, Nick?
Oh, yeah. I can get it presented real quick.
Sweet. I'm going to take myself out of stream, but I'll leave my laptop GR2 up. Okay. Actually, I don't know what I'm thinking. Laptop comes with me, so I'll be back.
Don't forget your hotspot.
Yep, it's already out there.
Sweet. I'm gonna take back a look up over here. So yeah, we're just gonna be hanging out, watching these special weather statements. Joel's driving somewhere. He won't answer me, so I don't know where he's going. He might be trying to get back in front of these. We're still seeing that pocket of gusty winds traveling just east of 131 here, coming into Cedar Springs along M57, heading up into Sand Lake. Alexis asks, are we expecting another round of storms later? We do have the possibility of some pop-up showers and thunderstorms after this first line goes through. What's the speed and direction? So these are moving north at about 36 knots, or that's just roughly under 40 miles per hour. So these are, if I draw, these are moving in this direction here at about just under 40 miles per hour. We can do one of these here too. So these gusty winds will be in Pearson in about 11 minutes, Howard City in about 19. You can see this here. Carolyn asks, any severe storms for tomorrow? I don't believe severe storms are expected for tomorrow. Just some scattered rain.
We are in the thunderstorm category for tomorrow, Nick.
Just the thunderstorm?
Yeah, and there's a marginal just off to our southwest. So
Okay.
we may or may not see that inch in the southwest Michigan tomorrow, but we'll have to keep an eye on that.
Slim chance.
I'm getting the wind again. I went a little bit further down the road to the east, so I'm just hitting the gust front here again.
Nice.
It's probably like 30 to 40.
So we're still going to watch these storms here going north through Casnovia, across 131 Cedar Springs, reaching all the way, kind of curving down to Grattan, east of Greenville as well. I'm not really seeing a ton of lightning up here on these northern storms. The lightning's all been south.
A lot of hail reports that came out of the Caledonia area earlier. I'm seeing up to 0.7 inches.
Okay. What happens if your campground has a shelter? Where should we go? Danielle, are you asking if your campground doesn't have a shelter, where should you go? Goodness, Joel.
I know. It just it's like waves.
I would try to find a shelter if you can. I thought you said 7-inch hail for a second. I did not say 7-inch hail.
0.7.
0.7, okay.
0.7. Caledonia from earlier. I don't know if you want to go over the radar up and down the line right now, just kind of see where it's at for other places.
Yeah, we can. Heading down to Battle Creek Marshall area. I never know what radar to use. Probably GRR. Yeah, the North Webster shows a lot more wind that's further away. Yeah, we just got some gusty winds here. Going through Battle Creek, Marshall, Albion. Good lightning show as well. Again, nothing severe. We do have the special weather statement down in Adrian. I believe this is where Ryan is headed. With a lot of lightning. Let me see if I can't. There we go. A lot of lightning on that leading edge there. Going into, where are these going? It's Morenci. Fayette has it right now. And these are moving towards Medina, Hudson, Fairfield, and going into Adrian and Roland. And I can't tell how fast these are moving on Radar Omega, but Radar Scope tells me how fast they're going. Moving north at about 32 knots. SPC Lenawee County, no, you should not be scared. This is just for 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts and pea-sized hail, so sub-severe. Janelle, no, this isn't a take cover situation. Just get indoors. If you have that rain coming.
I'm at the point where I can no longer hear you.
That's loud. Robert, I'm not sure what radar scope package we have. If Joel could hear me or if Ryan could hear me, maybe they could tell us. We kind of have a shared account, and I just use what they gave us. We'll head back up here towards north of Grand Rapids. Get this back on velocity. Yeah, we'll just watch this gusty wind move north. This was severe warned before, so we're trying to watch and see if it'll go severe again. But again, we just have this special weather statement for wind gusts up to 50 miles an hour and no hail. Joel's sitting in the rain, chilling. Ryan's getting all geared up and ready to go. Can you hear me again, Joel?
Kinda. I mean, I heard that, so there's that.
Good. Just saw a question. When will it be in Adrian? Let's just do a little loop here. Adrian's probably got about, probably about another 20 minutes. And again, it's just sub-severe gusty winds and some rain and good lightning show. My girlfriend just sent me some pictures of some Scuddy leading edge on these storms here, going up towards Lansing. Nick, can you show us what the current track of the storm is from west all the way east? These are, I guess, kind of see on the loop here, they're moving more northeast.
I will say that the timing map that I released this afternoon appears to still be on track. You guys can find that on our Facebook page and our X page. Save you a little bit of time on asking when. Although, yeah, it looks like it's on track right now.
Yeah. Jeff asks, did the severe thunderstorm warning expire in Kent County? I believe they canceled it, actually.
Yep.
They canceled it early.
Yep.
Yes, Keenan, we are using Radar Omega.
if you rewind the stream, you can kind of see the really cool raggedy shelf I had earlier in the stream. It was like the first 10 minutes. And I had a good shot of it as I was heading into Middleville and Ada, points north.
So is there nothing going to Ionia? Yes, there is some going into Ionia. In fact, there should be some storms already in Ionia County. Let me get back to the Grand Rapids radar here. Yeah, definitely some thunderstorms in Ionia County and Ionia proper. What should you expect for Lansing? Just a good thunderstorm, sub-severe, a little bit of wind, maybe a pocket of heavy rain here and there. That's about it right now. That's all we're seeing.
Yes, for most of the areas, severe wet will be over once this line passes through.
Yes.
We are looking at potentially development or redevelopment behind this line off in southwest Michigan, but that will be confined to pretty much areas, I think, west of 131 and south of 94. So really, that really bottom corner. I don't know if you have satellite on there. You can show how it's clearing out or not. That's kind of the factor that we're looking at in terms of if storms can redevelop back there, which in the latest HRRR runs, I know we're not supposed to really look at models on the day of, but latest model runs have shown potentially redevelopment down there near Michigan City.
How do you get to satellite on there?
Yep.
How do you get to satellite on there?
I have no idea. I don't have Radar Omega.
Perfect. We're going to leave it on radar then. Well, we can do a lot of frames on here. Should you be worried at all in Monroe? Not at the moment. I don't think any of these storms will cause much worry at this time. But of course, I've said that before. I don't want to jinx it.
Yeah.
Oh no, am I getting the rattle again?
I can't tell. All I hear is rain.
Okay. Hopefully I don't have any rattle. Please tell me if I
Yes.
have any rattling. I'll fix my mic.
Yeah. Just ask chat because they can hear better than I can.
Hi, John.
Looks like we had an MPing report of hail of pea size up near Rockford. Not any other reports since.
Thank you, Aaron. Appreciate it. No rattle. Good.
Again, if you have hail reports or wind damage reports to tune in, obviously take a picture of it, send it into the National Weather Service office. Also, if you want, you can report it to MPing, which is an app on your phones, and you just go in, check hail size, and then obviously you want to accurately measure it. You don't want to be putting in like 3-inch hail because then you will get banned from their app. But yeah, MPing is a really good, useful tool for the National Weather Service and for us ourselves. So feel free to check that out. Not sponsored, of course, but again, have the best network of severe weather reports available in Michigan. It doesn't take just us; it takes you guys as well.
Joel, you have Sasquatch, right?
No question mark.
Sasquatch? You don't have it? The app? For
I don't.
satellite data? Oh.
No, I don't. I have WX.
It is showing some cumulus fields out in Illinois right now.
How's Michigan look?
covered by dark clouds.
Sounds good.
No, yeah, there's no redevelopment in Michigan yet. I mean, the Lower Peninsula and the Upper Peninsula are completely covered by clouds right now.
I just realized I'm sitting in like a half flooded road.
Perfect.
I've been paying attention to the stream. At this point, it's just rain.
Yeah, Chris, you didn't miss anything too special. There is a new special weather statement out, though. It's a very large one.
Includes portions of Eaton, Clinton, Ionia, and Montcalm County. Feel
And
free
this-
to read that off.
Yeah, this is for winds in excess of 40 miles per hour. Movement is was northeast at 25 miles per hour. Yeah, the locations included are Waverly, Ionia, Charlotte, Greenville, Eaton Rapids, Portland, Stanton, Grand Ledge, Belding, Potterville, Edgemont Park, Orleans, Sydney, Diamondale, Fowler, Sebwa, maybe, Westphalia, Sibwa,
I think so.
I don't know, and then
I
Lyons.
can't see it.
They always put the difficult ones at the end. And then it says cloud to ground lightning is also occurring with these thunderstorms. So go inside if these are headed your way, because lightning can strike miles in front of a thunderstorm. And we
Although
don't
I've
mess
noticed
with it.
that, obviously that's true. But today, as soon as the storm's passed over, the lightning just really ramps up. So either way,
Keenan, thanks for coming. Thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate it.
appreciate your support, Ian.
Sibawa.
Sibawa.
The Subaru? Sibawa? I don't know.
Everyone's like, what are you doing right now?
Yeah.
Weakened or grow stronger. Given that you guys had a little bit of more instability on the east side of the state ahead of this line, we could see a brief uptick, especially in southern Michigan, especially south of 69, I would say. But if you live north of 69, again, your threat's marginal for the evening, so expect damaging winds at the most.
Will it flood in Adrian? I don't see any flood warnings out. You might have some, like a little bit of road flooding, but nothing too concerning.
Kind of like what you can see on my stream right now on the shoulder.
Hmm.
Just a little bit of ponding.
Just puddles.
Yep.
There is a tornado warning in Ohio. In Ohio, not Michigan. Want to reiterate that.
Yeah.
In Ann Arbor, should I bring my clones inside? I hope you mean clothes. Yeah, I would bring them inside if you want them to dry.
Yeah, for those who are asking about special weather statements are a step below severe. So they're issued for strong storms, but not severe storms. So usually when you have winds 35 to 50 miles per hour and you're getting hail up to about half inch in diameter, that's usually when they warn them or issue them, I should say. So what we're seeing right now is those damaging winds around 40 to 50, especially there north of Grand Rapids, as Nick's pointing out on radar there, and along that line that's heading into Lansing.
I was just looking at Croton here. Looks like the wind was pushing out more on the radar loop in the last few frames. So I just wanted to check, see how strong those winds were. We'll go back to my fancy radar loop. Oh, we might be getting a new scan here.
I think I'm gonna drive back to my house.
It's been a bit windy in Ann Arbor. Yeah. Christy, we do have a possibility for some development after this initial line of storms comes through. We are still expecting those to be subsevere. Will these storms strengthen as they approach Flint, Lapeer, Frankenmuth areas? It's hard to say right now. Joel, do you have any?
I would say they probably maintain strength. I wouldn't say grow upscale by any means. If
Okay.
anything, it'll be for 60-mile-per-hour winds, but that's pretty low, especially if you live north of 69 there tonight.
Okay. And if we could refrain from using all caps in the YouTube chat, please.
Yeah, SBC, Lenaway, you are warned. I've seen you've been doing caps, so please refrain, or you may be muted.
Is wind the main threat today? Yeah, that and a little bit of hail. But we're not seeing much hail in these storms at the moment, so mainly just wind. That's the only thing we've had severe warned so far. Try to do a radar loop of this. Why you know loop? There we go. Will this hit St. Clair Shores area? Yeah, probably. As this line comes up through. Again, nothing is severe warned right now. We just have a few special weather statements. Adrian should be starting to see some rain now. And some lightning on the front end of this.
A lot of sticks down out here in western Ionia County, so storms push through.
Did you take off your extra camera?
Yeah, my phone crashed, I guess. There's nothing to really look at right now anyways, it's just rain.
Okay. And we have Ryan getting in position for these storms over by Adrian right now. It arrived here in Jackson. Yes, it did. Pull up the DTX radar. Yep. Take a look at some rain. I'm sorry, some wind. Still showing some gusty winds. And I know somebody told me how to change the units on the velocity scans, but I have not been able to figure it out. So Ryan, if you can hear me, if you could tell me, that'd be awesome. Because I'm not good at converting meters per second in my head.
Meters per second to miles per hour.
Yeah.
Can you hear me like this?
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm heading towards the Adrian area still. Getting some lightning up ahead of me here. I'll be in position probably another 10 or 15 or so.
Okay. Sounds good. Do you know how to change the units on radar scope or no?
Yeah, settings. So I can remember those settings.
No.
I want to say it's in your data or device settings.
Device settings. No devices.
Okay, never mind. Give me a second. I'll find it for you.
Is it in control panel?
Yeah, just keep looking around there. It's in there somewhere.
These storms are not very fast moving for those who are asking in chat. They're moving at like 35, I believe.
Yeah, they're very, very slow.
These were in southwest Michigan at 12:30 this afternoon, so they moved this far in 5 hours. East side of the state, you guys can expect this line. If if it's still strong, it'll be on your side of the state any time after 8 tonight, especially if you live near the thumb. Again, timing map can be found on our Facebook page, Michigan Storm Chasers, for those who are watching on YouTube.
Because I have my wind speed unit here set to miles per hour. It just does not show miles per hour. And then my overlay, I don't know what to do with that, so I don't know. Interesting.
Might have a little bit of an embedded mezzo near Sunfield. Not strongly rotating, but it looks like a mezzo. Maybe there.
Where at?
Sunfield is southern county line of Ionia County, heading up towards Portland.
Mm-hmm. Aha.
What was that?
I don't know.
I'm gonna keep an eye on that. That's like right down the road from me. Oh, duck! Watch out!
SPC line away. I think you're all right.
I can get to Portland in like 20 minutes if something happens there.
Kelly, have you rotated your phone to the landscape mode instead of portrait, like phone on your side like this, if it would stay?
Yeah.
Sometimes that works. Or you can actually follow us or subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we're also live on YouTube, and you can throw it on your TV if you have a smart TV.
Yeah, I was about to say. If your TV has internet capabilities, we highly recommend throwing up the Facebook or YouTube stream on that. Better visual. Laptop also does wonders as well.
Yes. Laptop or PC or even a Mac. Joel, you see that just south of Lakeview?
Yep. Hold on one sec. Just pulled into my house.
Sweet.
Yeah, it doesn't on radar scope. It doesn't really look like much.
No. There is some development behind there, though. Or I'm sorry, in front of the storms. We got a pretty decent cell heading up into Mecosta. See what these new scans do.
Yeah.
To keep this on high res velocity. What is Jackson, Michigan looking like right now? Give us one moment, we'll answer that.
Jackson's just in some heavy showers and storms.
Perfect.
A lot of cloud to ground lightning right now in Jackson, but nothing special weather statement worthy that we're seeing. So just kind of a general thunderstorm there. We're just focusing right now on these highlighted little kinks there along the line.
Yeah. When should these storms clear the state? That's a very good question.
They'll be out of the state on the east side by midnight. Again, this line is moving really slowly. It's made it halfway across the state in about 6 hours. So kind of do the math there. Another 6 hours from now.
Zeke the squirrel might be my savior right now. Okay. Control panel, radar settings. Oh my goodness, you saved the day. Woohoo! Yeah. Thank you, Zeke. Now it all makes sense.
That's what we've been waiting for.
Perfect. All right, let's take a look. Now my Lansing real quick. Still have this special weather statement for, I believe, 40 mile an hour wind gust. Yeah, or just winds in excess of 40 miles per hour. That should. When does this end? About 32 minutes. So about 6:30. We have this one by Adrian. Switch over radars to the DTX. And here's Ryan up here, right on the edge of the special weather statement. Did we get a new one here? Over by... We must have. Ooh, yeah. Wow, this is for Millen, Dundee, Temperance, Ida, Luna Pier, Petersburg, Deerfield, maybe, LaSalle, Erie, Cone, Samaria, Azalea, and Schofield. Just for winds excess of 40 miles per hour and a half-inch hail. We where is that other radar? This one right here. This is what I want. Yeah, just a couple little hailers. So Charlotte is good so far. Yeah, just some gusty winds at the moment. Spring Arbor just lost power.
That's Jackson.
Jackson County.
Yeah, I believe so. That's where Spring Arbor is located. Spring Arbor University. If that's
That
Spring
makes
Arbor I'm
sense.
thinking of.
Let's look at some wind speeds. No, that's reflectivity. I want wind. It's really just showing some 30 mile an hour wind gusts. About it. Still enough to push around some trees, though. Oh, wow, Joel. Do you see that message from Mike?
1 sec.
Wow, that's cool. Or, I'm sorry, that's from Alex. Instant Karma gifted 10 members on YouTube. Thank you very much. I'm waiting for the day I'm chosen to be one of those members.
Hey, we're already the channel runners.
I know.
Yeah, again, for those who don't know, but also have a YouTube account, if you subscribe on YouTube and if you are already subscribed to our YouTube channel and someone does gift memberships, they are randomly selected to our YouTube subscribers. So if you're one of our, I think 8,100 YouTube subscribers right now, check your YouTube channel and you might be one of the winners. So again, thank you so much, Karma, for the gifted memberships. We appreciate it very much.
Yeah. Looks like the special weather statement north of Grand Rapids has been lifted or has been expired.
That's good. I noticed that rotation kind of went down.
Yeah. Got a new scan coming in. So again, nothing really concerning. We'll follow the scan around and see what happens.
Oh, it is clearing out now in Southwest Michigan, it looks like. I saw that message in our chat. Oh. Good message from Jazz, one of our mods here. Make sure your YouTube settings for your channel allow gift memberships.
I don't know if I didn't even know that was a thing.
Did not either.
I'm going to check.
Yeah, we had a lot of damaging wind reports, 40, 50 miles per hour in Kent County. So would not be surprised if that is true.
We do have a special weather. Is that a new special weather statement? Oh, they were just late on posting that one. Never mind. I already went over that one. This is one I heard.
For most of you guys tonight, this is going to be the only line of storms. We're looking at potential redevelopment in Southwest Michigan later this evening around sunset, potentially after sunset, probably around 9 to 10 at the earliest. We'll have to watch that for all severe hazards there possible. With any storm that can traverse across the lake, because I believe they're going to form there in northeastern Illinois and then move on to the lake. And again, the lake is right now a stable layer, so it kind of kills our storms. Later in the summer, that won't be as much of an issue, but early season, cold, stable layer. So it is the storm shredder, as we like to call it.
Yeah, Montcalm County Skywarn just said multiple wires down are being reported in Grand Rapids.
Mm-hmm.
Or not Grand Rapids, just Kent County.
Yeah. Just mention that.
Does cold water areas have another redevelopment of storms tonight? There's a possibility. It was shown on some models for the day, but where you're not sure if that will be happening. I could check check my satellite imagery. There is some cumulus over or down in Indiana at the moment.
You have base reflectivity up on both panels. Nick, that there, Nick.
Dang it. Thank you. So much going on.
Yeah. For those who may not be radar savvy, on the left side there is your base reflectivity. So that's your rain. Rain intensity, where the greens are lighter rain, yellows and reds would be moderate to heavier. And then on the right side is your velocity product, which is our wind product we use to look at damaging winds along the line, or potentially little embedded QLCS type rotation signatures. That would be like brief spin up tornadoes. But so far, we haven't really seen much in the way of brief spin up tornadoes. We actually might have one report of a gust tornado that did touch down in Middleville earlier. Again, the gust tornado is not a tornado. That's just it's different, but yeah, it still gets rated as a tornado afterward. So,
Really?
yeah, the one up in Cass City or wherever in the Thumb got rated as a tornado.
Is it like an EFU?
There's no track on it, so I have no idea.
Interesting.
That's what I would like to know, because at the end of the year, that's all that data is going to get put in the system. And I want to see if there's actually like a tornado track for it. Because if it's not, then it doesn't count as a tornado.
Yeah, I just thought a gust tornado was like winds bringing stuff up, which that's all it is.
Yeah. And I had a view on that. I had a view perfect on that storm the entire time, as you saw at the very beginning of this live stream. I didn't see anything in the way of a tornado underneath it.
No. With those gustnados, you won't.
Yeah. We have a tornado warning in Wisconsin.
Huh?
Janesville, Milton, and Koshkonong.
Let's take a look. Again, this is Wisconsin. Yeah, that would issue one.
Mm-hmm. Hope I said that right.
If you thought Michigan names were bad, go over to Wisconsin. We can't pronounce any of them.
We were doing the UP coverage it was like a week and a half ago now or whatever. Not even that. A week ago. Yeah.
Looks like it's just going to be radar indicated right now.
Mm-hmm.
We won't spend too much time on that. So we are Michigan Storm Chasers.
Mm-hmm. Ryan is down in Lenawee County chasing right now, unless he's moved out of Lenawee.
Let's take a look. He should still be. Oh, that's a special weather statement.
Yo, I'm still here, guys. Stuff's popped out ahead of this line, so I'm not really sure what the play here is. Just kind of wait and see at this point.
There's a live view from Ryan's dash cam there. Looks very grungy and rainy for sure.
Everything that I've seen so far looks elevated. I can't tell if there's a hidden shelf behind all the rain or not, but right now I can't really see much in the way of any structure.
Mm-hmm.
Did the Indy 500 ever start yet?
I think so. It was scheduled to start at 5:30, I believe. Getting it in between rounds.
Gotcha. Jade asks, my mom lives in Toledo, Ohio. Do you think she's okay? Oh, yeah. Let me switch radars here. Yeah, it sounds like it's just going to be some gusty winds, maybe some small hail. Do have a special weather statement just south of Toledo here. Wind gusts up to 50. So that is just below severe.
Special weather statement from Monroe, yeah. Notice there's a couple of little isolated cells starting to pop out in front of it. Those won't really be much in terms of severe either. But we will have to watch for those cells interacting with the lines that moves through.
Andrea says it's raining so hard in Eaton Rapids, it looks like snow.
It looked like that on my camera earlier too. Angelia, if you just type a message on YouTube and your name is green or has like a symbol next to it, that's one way to check if you got gifted a membership. Indy 500 halfway done. Perfect. I saw Montcalm County Skywarn.
I did it again, didn't I? Seeing double vision here.
Wires down, 68 Craft. Yep. That'd be Caledonia area. Cascade, 30th. Wire down, tree down, wire down. That's a lot of trees down. I'm just looking. Because Ada, we saw that little brief CC drop earlier in stream there.
Yeah. Are these storms going to hit Alpena? Yes. But not severe, probably. Nothing is severe right now in Michigan. We're just playing around with some special weather statements. Does look to be a little gusty up here in Portland.
Yeah. I've been looking at that the last 10 to 15 minutes here because that's kind of the one point in the line where it looks like there's a little bit of an embedded meso, short for mesocyclone, but it looks very broad either way. Just kind of the whole structure is kind of doing a rotating / surging out sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
As of right now, no severe thunderstorm warnings, which is good, which means winds are sub-severe. Gusty winds still possible, though. Obviously, 40-mile-per-hour winds can still cause some damage. So with this line moving over, you want to be taking shelter indoors. On top of that, you have the lightning, cloud-to-ground lightning threat out there as well.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like the rain stopped by usual. Got notified rain should hit Houghton Lake in 111 minutes. That's very specific. Serious question. How did you guys get started? I believe Chandler and Ryan approached us.
Mm-hmm.
And
There really
was
wasn't.
like,
Well, yes, because Ryan was part of Indiana Storm Chasers originally, and he noticed we didn't have a group like that in Michigan. And so he and Chandler got together with that idea.
Mhm.
And here we are.
David, thank you for becoming a member on YouTube.
Thank you for your support,
Welcome.
man. Thank you for your support, David, there. Imagine if we knew everything. There would be no need for Michigan Storm Chasers.
Right?
If we knew exactly when and where things were going to hit your house, we wouldn't even be streaming right now.
We do it because it's fun, right?
We do it because safety, obviously.
Oh, yeah. What does red by Muskegon mean?
Which radar?
Which radar, yeah. This stuff over here?
I'm guessing probably velocity, yeah.
Yeah, this is the velocity scan. So this just tells us how fast the clouds are moving. Or I guess wind speeds are. So if I click this little button down here.
Hey, that's an update for me, guys. I'm heading toward the Blissfield Riga area. Look on the airport radar. There's an increased area of localized 45 to 50 mile per hour gusts heading in toward Riga right now. So I'll be there heading that direction.
All right. Oh, yeah, this right here.
I would like to point out or ask a person who's in our live stream, Montcalm County Skywarn, if you could send us like that list of where you found those reports, that'd be greatly appreciated. The National Weather Service Grand Rapids would like to take a look into that.
So this is right where Ryan's talking about Blissfield. And just as I was explaining about the velocity scans, you can see I've got this little rectangle here telling me how fast these wind gusts are. And there is just now a severe thunderstorm warning down in Ohio. Toledo, Ohio is under a severe thunderstorm warning. I'll read that off real quick just for our southeast Michigan folks. What is this for? 60 mile an hour wind gust. I believe that is it. Boomer, thanks for becoming a new member. I saw that green pop up there. Welcome, welcome.
Yes, we do this to watch out for you guys. Get the live shots on the road when we're out there. Like Ryan right now is out live storm chasing. I was just out. Getting the best views, making sure you guys are safe, showing the live radar.
Yeah.
Anything we can do. But yeah, you can see that heightened wind there that Nick's showing.
Yep, it is. I'll circle it for y'all. Rot her. That bright green. Lights just flickered in Potterville.
Like the Lansing area.
Mm-hmm. There's Ryan right here. You can see my cursor kind of circling him. Hopefully he can make it down there in time. Where's that storm heading to? The severe thunderstorm warning? That is heading northeast. So that'll be heading into Monroe County here. Probably within the next hour, maybe a little bit less. It'll be up to DTX to issue a warning for that if needed. Becca Price, thank you for becoming a member on YouTube.
Thank
Welcome,
you for your support,
welcome.
Becca.
Woo. John, I am located at my house in eastern Muskegon County. And I believe Joel is just chilling at his place too.
Yeah, I'm sitting in my car outside my house.
Any possibility of tornadoes? A very, very low possibility. We can't rule them out, but it's a very low possibility.
Yeah, QLCS in nature, so within the embedded within the line. Sometimes sometimes low visibilities you may not see it within the line. Of course, today I think visibility isn't much of a problem as you were seeing on my stream earlier until the rain's pretty much over you. So,
yep. I wanted to check on this Portland storm. Does look like it's weakening a little bit. We'll keep an eye on that.
Well, for those who can't find our YouTube channel, you just search at MI Storm Chasers or just type in Michigan Storm Chasers. We have, I think, 8,500 subscribers right now or something like that.
8,500?
I don't know. I'm just guessing. I have no idea.
Okay.
We're headed. We're getting close to 10,000. So if you guys want to drop a subscribe, it's free on YouTube.
I'm looking at our analytics right now. We are at 8,184 subscribers.
I highballed it. Sorry.
It's okay. I'll forgive you this time.
We'll get there at some point.
We are on the road to 10,000.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Lori. We appreciate it.
Freedom. Anyone know at which second of the 10 p.m. hour hail will hit me? At lat 45, longitude 84. Yeah, again, guys, frequent cloud ground lightning is a threat tonight with any thunderstorm, obviously, but especially with this line.
Yep.
Decent amount of instability, get at least thunder and lightning going. Severe is kind of just sub-severe right now, or threats sub-severe, I should say.
Does look like there's a decent cell in Monroe County, maybe producing some hail.
Yeah. Check VIL potentially.
I'd have to go to DTX for that.
Hail threats 5% tonight.
Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. 37.72 kilograms per meter squared. Per meter squared? I thought it was cubed.
Checking here. We knew a special weather statement. Michigan Center, Napoleon, Brooklyn, Clark Lake. I believe that is Jackson.
Yep, just east of Jackson. I got it right here. Let's get this back over to my velocity. Oh, yeah. Napoleon's got a little bit of a spike in wind speeds here. Did you say all the cities?
I just said the 4 that popped up on the graphic, so you can go over more.
Oh, okay. Yeah, locations impacted include Brooklyn, Grass Lake, Vandercook Lake, Leone. Don't come at me. Napoleon, Norville, Clark Lake, Lake Columbia, Oak Point, Sunset Beach, Michigan Center, and Munith. Or Munith. It's Munith. It's got to be. It sounds right. Again, don't come at me.
GRR was not aware of them being sent to their chat, so thank you for sharing it in here, Montcalm. I was able to share it with them.
Yeah, nice.
The tornado warning in Wisconsin right now is also observed now for Koshkonong.
Let's take a look at this real quick. Where?
According to the warning box, it says it's on the ground.
Where?
I don't know. Check CC.
Ah, there. Is it this? Lake Koshkonong?
You might have to back it up a couple frames. Either way, that's Wisconsin.
There is a CC drop by Lake Koshkonong,
There you go.
but it might be a radar hole. I'm not sure. Or I don't know. This is Michigan. Well, that was Wisconsin. This is Michigan.
Mm-hmm. So that's the stuff that potentially may head our way later tonight if it stays sustained. But we'd have to see further southern development because those storms up from Wisconsin aren't heading our way. They'd have to extend south. So. Careful, Justin. I know you're joking, but that can be bannable.
What was that?
That's my hotspot.
Ah. Did you get a new message?
Battery too low.
Oh, you should probably charge that. Did you not charge it?
I did. It has a really good battery life.
Well, this... Jimmy, are you talking about Wisconsin? Mars, the planet? What? It is pouring in Stanton. I believe it. What do you think, Joel?
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Probably should stay on here just in case. Ryan's got a view.
Ooh, you got him?
Yeah. Or he
Nice,
did.
nice trees.
A little bit of
It's a nice lowering.
kind of scuddy and raggedy back there. Can't hear him, but I know he's probably talking.
We got Cody down there too.
Do we?
Mm-hmm. He's in Whiteford Township.
Oh, you're talking on radar.
Yeah, sorry. Do you think the storms that try to redevelop will be severe? I believe they're supposed to be sub-severe.
anything that's in Southwest Michigan does have a chance to go severe later tonight. Depends how much instability and recovery we can get, because we still will have good shear throughout the evening. We still have a good lifting mechanism in place, and moisture dews will rebound up into the low to mid 60s. So we have 3 of 4 towards our SLIM acronym. For, again, those who don't know our SLIM acronym, SLIM is shear, lift, instability, moisture, 4 main ingredients for getting severe weather, or I guess you could say tornadic weather, especially. So, we have 3 of 4, and instability is the only thing lacking. So if we get more of that, just watch out in Southwest Michigan. Again, we'll just keep watching throughout the night.
For those who don't know, we will be in the Jenison Memorial Day Parade
Tomorrow
morning.
Stop out there, say hi. It's going to be a huge parade like it is every year.
It's one of the biggest ones in West Michigan.
Mm-hmm. We'll be throwing some candy your way.
I might keep some, but yeah, gotta save some. And that big special weather statement has been expired. They allowed that to expire.
Check downriver Monroe area. I want to see if there's anything heading up. Is that a warning there? That's a big warning.
That's the one down in Ohio.
Yeah.
I will say, guys, if you take the airport radar on velocity, it does look a little interesting there as it enters in Monroe County. We do have that moisture pooling there as well, so keep that in mind too.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, after this line goes through, the severe threat will be slim, but not zero, especially if you live Southwest Michigan. So you're talking probably Berrien for sure, Cass County, Van Buren, potentially St. Joseph, Kalamazoo, and Allegan. So really just those 5 or 6 counties there currently in the threat for potential redevelopment later tonight. And you can see that in our timing map that we posted on X and Facebook.
Twitter,
yes.
Twitter. Oh, really? That severe thunderstorm warning down in Ohio has a tornado possible tag on it.
Yep.
Is this the one that did go tornado warned earlier?
It was tornado warned closer to Cleveland, I believe.
Gotcha. Why do you do this? New scan coming in. That Toledo storm is moving northeast. So this may head its way up into Monroe County here. Don't believe it's close enough yet to warrant a warning in Monroe. But we'll see what they do. And again, these storms are moving northeast. We do have some elevated wind gusts here in the special weather statement still. Winds excess of 40 miles per hour. It does look like it's possibly increasing. Yes, it is increasing as it gets closer to the Detroit radar. So we'll keep a close eye on that.
I might head inside soon to kind of just to get out of my car because I don't think I'm going to be going back out to chase this first line per se.
Yeah, if you want to do that, and then I can maybe make some quick food here.
Yeah. Okay. So if you want to just cover for 5 minutes and I'll head inside.
Oh yeah, we're good.
Okay, cool.
We're good. We're good. Hi, Caitlin. Andy says it's pretty calm in Howell. Nicole, there's just one line at the moment. We do, like we said before, that we do have possibility of some redevelopment behind these, but that has not been the case at the moment. Looks like we got some elevated winds here up pushing into Mount Pleasant area, Millbrook, just past Lakeview, heading towards M20 along M66. We do want to focus on our one special weather statement here, just east of Jackson, for some elevated wind gusts, and it does look like it's increasing still as it gets closer to that radar. I wonder if this airport radar does show some more accurate wind speeds. It is just shown. What's up, Ryan?
Check out the shelf that I have. I'm even with it. Once I get ahead of this, it'll be really pretty, but I'm underneath the front. Pretty much underneath it right now.
There we go. Took me a few tries. I got there. Beautiful.
Indeed.
So Ryan.
What?
Nah, sorry. I was going to explain that you're right on the leading edge of that storm, going into Summerfield Township, heading across US 23.
Yeah, I'm in Deerfield right now.
Yes, you are.
I'll be heading into Petersburg here in a second.
Okay. So are we still thinking not as severe? Yeah, we've just seen sub-severe stuff right now. We do have the severe warning down in the Toledo area, in Ohio right now. So we're going to keep an eye on that, see if that does make its way up into Monroe County at all or not. Is it almost done for Jackson? Yes, you should just have some few light sprinkles behind this. You got a little bit yet.
I will say though, Nick, this shelf cloud is going to be like a roll type of shelf. It's going to be really pretty. If I get out ahead of this.
Let's see a roll cloud, please.
I want to see one so bad.
I've only seen one.
Yeah, no. This is going to be real pretty.
DTX is still showing some gusty winds coming up to 94 by Leone and Sullivan Township here. Grass Lake area is getting it right now. Again, this is sub-severe. And we did just get a new special weather statement for, let me check here. I think this is still Jackson County-ish. Part Jackson County, part I don't know what county this is. Washtenaw.
Believe so.
Perfect. Torrential rainfall has also occurred with this storm, and it may lead to localized flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. Yes. Turn around. Don't drown, as we say, if there are flooded roads. This is wind gusts up to 50 miles an hour, so they did upgrade the velocity of these winds. And this is for Chelsea, Dexter, Hudson Mills, Linden Township, Hudson Mills again. Oh, Hudson Mills Metro Park, and Pickaninny State Recreation Area. So there's probably some people out camping there or just doing little Memorial Day weekend adventures. So yeah, get inside a bathhouse if you don't feel safe in your trailer. Usually those are like those bathrooms are storm rated, a little bit more sturdy than a camper. Yeah.
Get ready to take me full, guys. I got the epic shelf cut of a lifetime right here.
Okay.
I got it.
I'll have to hop out
Oh,
with my camera.
pixely, but okay.
Hold on.
I was gonna hop on the other one.
Take me.
We're losing you, Ryan.
We can kind of see it.
And he's gone. Take Ryan's other camera.
Got it. Oh,
Maybe
he's
not.
turning around.
You guys got me now?
Yeah. Kind of. Oh, we're. There we go.
There we go. Beautiful.
Alexis, what do you mean by horrible right now? Oh no, Ryan. Where is this? This is in Petersburg area. Deerfield, Summerfield Township area. Just west of US 23 and north of US 223. As Ryan loses service.
How did my stream do? On the
Good.
last one?
Very good.
Sweet.
Quick update on that tornado warning storm in Wisconsin. A very large tornado warning has been issued. Still spotter confirmed. Over in Wisconsin. Ooh, yeah, wow. We'll get a picture up on the page here soon on Facebook of that shelf cloud that Ryan's got. It is beautiful. Go ahead once we get that posted. Go ahead and give that a like. I'm seeing some questions about Wisconsin. I'll quick go over that. So this is still observed. Tornado warning for northwestern Walworth County in southeastern Wisconsin, southwestern Waukesha County in southeastern Wisconsin, and Jefferson County.
Look at the text. It says tornado producing storms, so multiple.
Oh.
Tornadoes have been reported north and south of the Fort Atkinson area. And these are in
Mhm.
Wisconsin. These are kind of spinning up and away from Michigan, so they would kind of ride along the lake. If you zoom out and you can see the trajectory on them.
Yeah.
They're heading into a very unfavorable environment, so they're not going to last that long as they head up north of Milwaukee. Zoom out even further. Yeah, they're kind of spinning up. If you put it in loop, you can see how they're just spinning around the low there, and those will head up and away into, again, a very unfavorable environment for severe weather. And then what we would be looking for is any development south down towards Chicago. That stuff has the potential to cross the lake and enter southwest Michigan, but right now we do not have any development south of, say, DeKalb there. Tornadoes can cross water, yes, but they can't cross the entirety of Lake Michigan per se. That's 65 miles.
Yeah,
And
that would be a
also,
long track.
Lake Michigan right now is very stable given how cold it is.
Yes.
You would have to have, yeah, Josh explained it perfectly, what we just said there. Stable air is a huge thing.
So we got Ryan trying to come back in. Lansing is just a lot of rain right now. Yeah. Jackson's still getting a good rainstorm with these. I'm not even seeing a lot of lightning over in Jackson. It's just some gusty winds and rain.
Mm-hmm. How's the storms heading up into Lenawee and Monroe looking down there on the border?
Let's take a look. Gusty.
Yeah.
I think that's Cody right there. Yeah. Some decent wind gusts, about 25, 30 miles an hour, are located on the leading edge of this. And even some 20-mile gusts coming into these storms.
And Ryan's in and out of reception right now, so bear with us here. So we're trying to get him back.
In the meantime, we do have somebody who will be posting those up on the Facebook page very shortly. Ann Arbor does seem to have some gusty winds coming into it as well. About 40 miles per hour. That might get a special weather statement if that continues to increase. Joel, you got everything set up?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Let me present my radar. My radar is gonna be different.
That's fine. You're using GR2?
Yes, sir.
Nice. Joe Stoll, thank you for the stars on Facebook. I can't see how many you sent us, but I can see that you sent some.
Yeah, so I got GR2 pulled up for everybody who's wondering
In dark mode, too.
what just happened. Yeah, I don't have a background. So, again, like we tell you before all of our live streams, it's crucial to know where your county is because this is a kind of a county-based radar, especially if you zoom out. But, again, when you zoom in, you can see cities. So
That is very helpful to us, though.
Yeah, for sure. So, like, if you zoom out, you can't see really any cities. You can just see the county names. So you don't have down here Berrien, Cass, St. Joseph, Branch, Hillsdale. And then second row would be Van Buren, Kalamazoo, Calhoun, Jackson counties. Jackson on the backside of this rain right now. The special weather statement on the east side of the county. And again, Washtenaw County there. And also, if you zoom in, I have the place files also here where I can see every single road on GR2. But yeah, that's very helpful for me.
Nice. Looks like we have Ryan back here with his GoPro cam. His GoPro cam. I am going to make some food real quick. I haven't eaten in a while. So I'll be back.
Sounds good. No problem, Whispering Pines. We are live for every severe weather event. So feel free to follow us on whatever platform you're watching on. We are simultaneously streaming on YouTube and Facebook right now. Both channel names are at MI Storm Chasers. Again, we only have 2 special weather statements out there across Michigan right now. Again, for portions of Jackson, portions of Washtenaw County for this kind of bigger storm in terms of width there. Gusty winds definitely possible. As you can see, the higher velocity values up near 40 knots. But again, that's 7,300 feet off the ground, so not really much of a radar in terms of distance there. Actually, if I switch over to Detroit radar, which is probably going to be better for now at least, got to give it about 30 seconds to load, given it's not web-based. So we're going to sit here and wait for it to do so. It's loading. Just kidding, it's not. Now it is. There we go. 53-mile-per-hour wind gusts down there in Lucas County in Ohio with those line of storms kind of trying to squeak into southern Monroe County, but no special weather statement, no severe thunderstorm warning currently in effect for Monroe County. Yeah, major hazards today would be damaging winds. Definitely a little bit more of a higher velocity value here on radar for extreme northwestern Washtenaw County. This will be heading up towards Pinckney in southern Livingston County and Gregory as well. Actually heading straight for Gregory. It's kind of heading almost due north there as it spins within this line of storms. Also have potentially a little bit gusty winds here in central Ingham County, just to the south of Dansville and Mason, heading north just to the east side of Lansing. So potentially East Lansing, I should say, a gusty shower heading up your way. Again, nothing severe right now, which is good. Looking up and down the line here, you can see our higher values of reflectivity, which is indicated in the reds. That's where you have your heavier rains downpouring. So right here in the 94 corridor between Jackson and Ann Arbor right now is where you're going to see heavy rains. Again, slow down in the event you cannot see far in front of you. Make sure you only drive the speeds that are safe for you. Of course, if you are on the highway, you don't want to be going extremely slow because that is just as dangerous as driving too fast. Severe thunderstorm warning in the Toledo area has been trimmed to the west, so now it just extends to the east there, as you saw an update on radar. And for anyone who may be watching who might have storm anxiety, we do have a blog link up on our website, www.michiganstormchasers.com. It is the 3rd blog post down. Feel free to check that out. You know, a lot of you have that in here, and we're walking you through on the radar, but sometimes it's hard to do so when some places are being covered more than others, so bear with us. It's currently 6:53 here on this Sunday evening here in late May 2024. No severe thunderstorm warnings currently issued out there. Just some heavy downpours. Lots of thunder and lightning, of course, associated with these storms too. So you want to be inside, away from windows if the storms are passing over. Clinton County's right now, I saw that in chat. You guys have a heavy shower and thunderstorm passing over St. John's, Ovid, heading up towards LC, not warned, not special weather statement on that. Special weather statement is in effect down here in Jackson and Washtenaw counties, heading up into Livingston and Ingham counties here in the, we can almost say the Four Corners area there near Stockbridge, where the four counties kind of meet together. Again, heading off to the north, about 35 miles per hour. And then we have a severe thunderstorm warning down here in Ohio that is going to be riding right up the western side of Lake Erie. Maybe a severe thunderstorm warning coming for Luna Pier and Monroe here soon, but we'll just have to keep an eye on it. It looks like it's going to be very close. Nevertheless, we have you covered here at Michigan Storm Chasers, watching it live on radar. So, again, these kind of silverish tan boxes are your special weather statements. Your orange box down here, at least on my radar, it's different for everyone else's radars here at Michigan Storm Chasers, but on my radar here, orange is severe thunderstorm warning. So we don't have any in Michigan right now, which is good. Yeah, nothing currently severe for Monroe County, but we are watching a severe thunderstorm warning that is one county away. So it's just next door. So again, we'll keep you guys monitored as always. Kind of just looking up and down this line here. Switch it back over to velocity product, which is your wind product. Still looks like some gusty winds there up the road from Chelsea. We have a mesoscale discussion out for Wisconsin and Illinois. Risk for brief tornadoes may continue for another hour or two. So that's for southern Wisconsin, northern Illinois. Not expected to extend into Michigan as of right now. When I get Ryan or Nick back in here, I will check Meso just to see how it's looking in southwest Michigan. Or it looks like, speaking of Ryan, looks like we have a good shot out his window right now on his dash cam. Dark where he's at.
I am in Dundee area, and it looks like the storm is actually intensifying visually speaking.
Gotcha. You're there with Cody.
Cody's there?
Oh, he's right down the road from you. Yeah.
I did not know he was in close proximity.
Yeah, I'm checking radar right now, and your guys' dots are like a half mile from each other.
What? Hold on.
Some lightning there on stream as well, as we keep mentioning. Cloud to ground lightning is a huge deal today. So don't be underneath any trees, out in any fields, really outside at all. If you are outside, jump into a car, jump into a structure that's sturdy enough that will protect you from lightning. A couple pop-up showers starting to form here along the front of this line over the past about half hour now. Oakland County, just spotty showers everywhere. Same deal with northeastern Wayne and southern Genesee County there south of Flint. Macomb starting to see some of those pop-up showers in front of the line as well. And you can kind of see those are heading more in a northwesterly direction if I loop it here. And we do have a lot of clearing back here. Curious to see what satellite looks like for southwest Michigan. But nonetheless, with all this clearing, that's instability ramping back up. Alex is at his place right now. I'm sure he could probably report in chat. I'll actually ask him right now. So this is just your line of showers. We'll take radar back 2/3 here, and it looks like Nick's got his food.
Yes, I got my food. Got my cup.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That can be found on helicity.co.
That's
Shameless
true.
plug.
Nick's our Helicity guy.
Mm-hmm.
Any
You also find a shirt.
recommendations? Yeah, any recommendations you have for the store, Michigan Storm Chasers related, anything related? Nick's your guy. He can put it on the store for you.
That is if you'll buy it.
That's true.
We've had a few recommendations and nobody buys them.
It's a 50-50 chance, Jessica, if this line of storms fire off again. I know you're in Jackson, so Jackson's a little bit too far east for development later tonight. But again, we'll just watch it as the storms, if they do fire, will fire. If that makes any sense. So if they fire, we will be watching them essentially. How to become a storm chaser? Good question. Becoming a storm chaser, sometimes you might think, oh, I can just hop in my car, go out there and drive. I will say you will want to have some meteorological knowledge if you're going to go do that. Especially deviant storm motion is a huge thing when you're storm chasing, especially on days like May 7th when we had the tornadoes in Portage. Those were not storms you wanted to mess around with, obviously. So I do highly recommend taking some online courses. Obviously, you want to become a Skywarn storm spotter. There's virtual classes, I think, still coming up. Otherwise, they're usually in every spring in person, March and April. Just look out for that on your National Weather Service social media pages. So definitely highly recommend doing a Skywarn class and then taking some online classes to know how storm motions work and all that jazz. Radar apps for your phone, that's high definition. I would say GR2 is a good starter app. It's a $10 one-time fee. It's perfect for your phone. You get 6 frames of loop. It tells you the warnings and everything that you basically need. It's a good basis. If you want to get the subscription to Tier 1, I have it myself. I highly recommend it because you can do double panel and you can see lightning and stuff like that. But again, getting the base radar scope is good enough for anyone that's just looking for a decent radar. Again, $10 one time on your app store. But if you are looking for Tier 1, I think it's still $10 every year. So you're paying not even $1 a month. Can there be too many storm chasers in one area? Yes, we see that all the time in Oklahoma. Call it chaser convergence. We don't really have much of that in Michigan because there's not many Michigan storm chasers. And we like to spread out too. We don't all like to be on the same storm. So that's what's nice about Michigan. Kind of unique. But also Michigan has its ups and downs with storm chasing. One thing being trees. Trees are a huge thing here. And if you're chasing in trees, it's never good because you never have a visual on the storm. And next thing you know, you have damaging winds, 80-mile-per-hour winds coming down on you, and trees are falling on you. So again, Michigan, not a great starting. If you're going to start your storm chasing career, Michigan's kind of like a sort of place to chase. But for example, Illinois would be a good place to chase because it's just flat out there. But I know everyone here is in Michigan. Yeah,
just stay out of the subdivisions in Illinois.
Yeah. It can get as bad as Dixie. It can get as bad as Dixie Alley here, especially if you go up north. If you're looking for an app that gives you like warnings, I use Emergency by Red Cross. Jess asks, did you get any information on tank tops, long sleeve shirts, shorts, and PJ pants?
I'll answer momentarily. I did. I did get some info that is yet to hit the store. I will let you guys know when that does. with it being the holiday weekend, it's I've been pretty busy. Plus, I had a little vet fiasco with my cat this weekend, so
Mhm.
she's doing all right though.
That's good. Yeah, the more ways you guys can stay weather aware, the better. Again, that's kind of like our ultimate goal here is to help you guys become more weather aware with us as we do these live streams. So any ways you can get warned by storms. So obviously you have outdoor emergency sirens, the tornado sirens as we call them, but those aren't always accurate and they're always issued for different scenarios. So that's kind of like
Holy
the sixth
crap.
way you can stay warned. But again, any apps, obviously if you follow us on YouTube, turn on post notifications. You can always be warned or always tell when we go live for storm live streams. You're saying holy crap, Nick?
I saw that all the warnings over in Wisconsin right now
Yeah.
saying holy crap. Why? Do you guys sell Michigan Storm Chasers blankets that can be made? I thought we might have one.
Let's see other questions here. No outsiders look today. Yeah, I'm not rocking the tank top today. I do have it home with me, but I'm not rocking it. Coldwater, I'm probably on the edge of the redevelopment later tonight. I will say we just got word because I just texted Alex, who lives in the Schoolcraft area, and he said they've had about an hour to an hour and a half of sunlight already this evening. So that's instability for storms redeveloping later tonight. That would be your fourth and final ingredient towards potentially tornadic weather. But again, the chances are 2% as of right now. So again, we can't say all clear yet for Southwest Michigan. All hazards still possible, but the odds are still very low for later tonight. It's really just a small window of time. But again, we have the timing map up on our page. That's kind of becoming obsolete at this point, given that storms are already halfway across the state. I did circle Southwest Michigan on the timing map earlier today, 8:30 or later, but probably at this point it might be closer to 9 and later. Storm should be out of Monroe, up towards Ann Arbor and Lansing in the next hour. Storms are moving off to the northeast at 35 miles per hour on average. Small window of opportunity for severe weather tonight, Aaron.
We don't have any blankets. Those can be made. That can be added to the list.
New special weather statement just came in. This one is for Warren, Sterling Heights, and Troy. So this would be Northern Wayne, I believe, Northern Wayne, Macomb, and Oakland. Yes, so it's going to pop in right here for this kind of little segment here of all these little renegade cells. And this line of storms moving up into the area. It's for 40-mile-per-hour winds. And also another radar update. Jackson County, you are no longer in the special weather statement. So you guys are, I guess you could say, in the all clear there for this first line of storms tonight. Again, here's your zoomed out look on the radar. So if you know where your county is on the map here, it's kind of just northwest down to southeast. So here's the southeast corner of Michigan. Back edge is midway through Lenawee County, midway through Jackson County. Eaton County, you guys are in the clear. Iona County, you guys are in the clear. Montcalm, pretty much in the clear at this point. And any places off to the southwest of those counties I just listed also in the all clear for the first line. But we, again, are watching out here potentially some severe weather moving in for Southwest Michigan later tonight in a very small window of opportunity there.
Ugh. Ryan was right. Radar, satellite imagery on Radar Omega is not good.
Live in Wayne, don't need all the dramatics. Wayne County is southeast Michigan, so this first line is really the only action you guys are going to get tonight over there in southeast Michigan. Jackson, you guys are pretty much done for the night. That second line is TBD, to be determined. But if it does make it to Jackson, it probably won't be severe. But again, we'll be live here throughout the evening as that second line potentially forms. Either way, we'll be live here. I mean, there's no severe weather right now, as you can see on the map here. But we're still live anyways, just covering the weather and just in case anything does go warm.
We've been live for a while now.
2 hours, 20 minutes. For those who remember at the beginning of the stream, I had a severe thunderstorm warning for Kent County for a tornado possible. I got a good shelf cloud / potentially some sort of lowering there. The very beginning of the live stream, so you can back it up and kind of see it there. If you're watching on YouTube, it's a little bit easier to back up the stream, I know. Again, we are simultaneously streaming live here on YouTube and Facebook at MI Storm Chasers. You can follow us on both accounts. We're on a road to 10,000 subscribers over there on YouTube, so we do appreciate it if you subscribe. Again, subscribing on YouTube is free, and it's a great way to support the channel.
Currently have 8,244 subscribers.
Just 1,800 more.
I do have a live view up, or I don't have a live view up for the stream, but I do have a live counter on YouTube going right now.
Roll cloud would be your kind of an indicator of a front. Usually it's detached from the clouds above it. Also it's a roll cloud because it's basically a horizontal stream of just vorticity current that's kind of just rotating over itself. It's not an indicator of any tornadoes or anything. It's just really cool feature that we see out in front of lines of storm sometimes. So there you go. We're seeing more shelf cloud action today. And that's your downdraft winds pushing out from a thunderstorm.
The noodles look good. They are good. It's the new wonton ramen noodle soup. I definitely overpaid for them, though. I bought them at a gas station.
Yeah. For those who may be new here, haven't followed the page, again, welcome. We are somewhat relaxed here at Michigan Storm Chasers, especially when there's not much going on in terms of action. Kind of like right now where we have 2 special weather statements in effect for 40-mile-per-hour winds at the most. So we like to chat about all sorts of things.
We like to keep it chill here, as I'm going to show my noodles here.
Yep.
This is the brand.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. They do have some spicy ones out there for those who like spice. I'm not a spice guy.
Same.
Or a spice girl. Sorry, bad joke.
Oh, let's see. Lake breeze killing the storms in Wisconsin. That's a good sign there. Again, Lake Michigan, even if they do make it to Lake Michigan, the Lake Michigan has cold air, which acts as a stable air. For those who know what scutees look like, you have like an inversion where the dew point goes fairly far to the left, temperature gradient goes all the way far to the right. So I won't pull it up on stream because it takes a little bit, but just take my word for it.
Showers overnight? Yeah, it's a possibility with those pop-ups that are possible. Did you get that Sterling Heights special weather statement?
Yeah, I talked about it a little bit briefly. 40-mile-per-hour winds, no hail possible there.
Perfect.
Again, it's Macomb County, eastern Oakland, northern Wayne County right now. These storms are heading up northwest movement there.
Sweet.
You kind of have a secondary low forming back here off of Lake Erie at this point. You can't see how it's rotating around like that. Speaking of Lake Erie, have a tornado warning down there. Vermilion.
I think that was just canceled.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. That would be heading up into, if they can make it across the lake, it'd be heading up into southwest Ontario. But I'm sure Lake Erie is just as cold as Lake Michigan right now.
Yeah. There could be some water spouts out there right now, though.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're still showing rotation over Lake Erie at the moment.
Yeah, nothing severe right now. But we're keeping an eye on them. No problem, everybody. Again, if your severe weather threats if it looks like your severe weather's over based on radar here, and you're heading out, feel free to drop a like on your way out. We do appreciate it. We're gonna be live here for a little bit later this evening, but dropping a like, dropping a reaction, whatever platform you're on, helps us immensely. It's free. It's a good way to do it. So I appreciate you guys very much for watching tonight, and we got you guys covered here. Beginning to end is our slogan, and that's what we are doing. Throughout the day, though, we've noticed that the HRRR run, which is our short-term model run, has been showing indicators of speeding up this line of storms. So originally supposed to be out of the state by 11 for Huron County is kind of like, as you can see the movement here, Huron County would be last to get hit, up towards Aranac County as well, Standish, Oemaw County. Those are going to be like the last counties involved tonight. I did say by 11. It looks like it may be out of the state by 10 potentially, but again, these storms are moving relatively slow, 30 to 48 miles per hour. There's a tornado warning in St. Louis, Missouri right now, actually. Radar indicated. So if anyone has any family down there, off chance living in St. Louis, there's a tornado warning down there right now. Feel free to let them know. And again, showing here live on radar, you can kind of see the tornado warnings, severe thunderstorm warnings off to the west there on the other side of the lake. Again, not visible on radar because it's too far away from the radar beam in Detroit, which is the current radar I have it on. But there are warnings there, and we'll have to watch them as they come across the lake here in the next couple hours if they can be maintained. Malcolm County Sky. We're not sure which for you guys. We have a guy that actually works at the National Weather Service office that we're in contact with behind the scenes here that works at Grand Rapids. So we're able to directly relay reports to him. And he told us that they never got anything on their side. So thank you for posting it in the chat. You were the first to report it to them.
We've got the in.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't. Some people are asking about links in chat. I'm not sure. I don't believe links are allowed in chat, especially if you're trying to advertise on other pages. That would definitely be auto. I think it's auto blocked or something like that. Let's see what else. Joel, Nick, I share your channel on my Facebook. Hope to help you out and help others out. Stay safe. Just helping get the word out. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Iori. Appreciate your support and appreciate you spreading the word.
Is that Iori or Lori in lowercase?
It could be Lori.
I think it's Lori.
Yeah, I guess Lori. I just kind of glanced at it really quickly. So Lori, thank you very much. Again, we'll be doing this all summer, all winter. So it's just the start. Again, peak season, I believe, usually for us, we kind of have two seasons. We kind of have spring here, and then we have late summer, which would be your August. But again, we obviously have severe weather throughout the summer, no matter what month it is, no matter what day. So we'll be live anytime there's severe weather. And as of right now, not severe weather. We just like hanging out with you guys.
Yeah, if you guys remember the August 24 tornado outbreak in Michigan, you'll know I was not so chill then. No, I don't think any of us were very chill then.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I guess you could say, just kind of locked in.
Yeah, we were locked in.
I just realized my computer's unplugged. Gotta plug that baby in. I still have half my stuff sitting out in the car right now, just in case severe goes later. Southwest Michigan, I'll probably jump on 131 head south.
Northern Wolf, it's just an automatic, no links in chat. We don't have any control over what kind of links are allowed. It's just a blanketed no links.
Yeah,
it's just to protect everybody from any spam or any malicious links out there.
But again, if you do want to post like the weather app that you're trying to notify, just kind of put a title in chat, and that way it can be seen. People can search for it. Again, we did mention Emergency by Red Cross is for warnings. Radar Scope or Radar Omega if you want radar. I believe Radar Omega though is a recurring subscription on phone, right? It's like $8 a month.
Yeah, something like that.
Like no matter what, like there's no pay and you're in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Northern it is kind of like a YouTube thing.
Yes, Jessica, the storms over in Wisconsin will die out over the lake, or they're expected to.
Well, as we mentioned, those storms are not heading our direction, but we do have to watch for development further south that would kind of skim around the outside of the lake.
Yes.
Nick, is this you? I'm just kidding. Valid name, Nick.
It is my valid name.
Yes, valid name, Nick. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for your support here at Michigan Storm Chasers. We thank you very much.
Where you watch us eat and look at radar.
All right, we have live storm chasing. Just right now, we have nobody out in the field. There's no severe going on. Ryan was out there, but I believe he's heading back to studio at this point, or he's meeting up with Cody. But it's looking pretty grungy out there right now, which means kind of just like a sloppy mess. Velocity is kind of going down there.
Mm-hmm.
Except for here in South Line, looks like there's might be something peaking here, heading towards the radar up towards Milford. We do still have this one special weather statement in effect for Macomb, Oakland, and Wayne counties here in this kind of tri-city area. Say tri-county area, given that these counties all meet and are all under that special weather statement. Flipping it back to base reflectivity, you can kind of see our higher reds are the intenser rain values, intenser rain bands. So anywhere you see these reds on here is our higher rain or heavier rain is falling, which right now looks like the heaviest rain is falling just here and there across southeast Michigan, but especially here in Monroe County, especially north of Monroe over Mabee and Carlton. This is heading up towards the terminal Doppler radar there at the Detroit airport near Whitaker and Oakville. Small window means like time-wise. So small window would be like an hour at most, probably, for severe weather.
Flynn, radar scope is good. We do enjoy using radar scope on our mobile devices.
Since it takes me forever to change between radars, do you want to throw up Omega and check out Wisconsin? I know someone just asked for it in chat.
Yeah. Here we go. So again, left side is reflectivity or just your rain. And then right side is your velocity scans. And it does look like this just did go tornado warn down here. Radar indicated, and there's 2 spots of rotation here on this to be on the lookout for, heading towards McHenry and south. Salone Mills, I would take cover now if you have anybody who lives over there. Look at this warning text real quick for Wisconsin. Again, this is Wisconsin for anybody who's just listening. So this is for Lake County in northeastern Illinois and northeastern McHenry County in northeastern Illinois. And this is just radar indicated at the moment. Yeah, and it says severe thunderstorms capable of producing both tornadoes with extensive straight line wind damage are located along the line, extending from Richmond to near Lakewood, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Looks like Ryan's in here again. I'm going to quick look up to these other ones here. This Twin Lakes one expires in 7 minutes. And this is for southeastern Walworth, southwestern Racine, and western Kenosha counties. Again, this is radar indicated. And then this one is also about to expire in about 7 minutes. And this is for East Troy, Rochester, Browns Lake, Bonners Lake, Potter Lake, Waterford North, Burlington, Waterford, and Honey Creek. And it says people attending the Burlington Jamboree should seek safe shelter immediately.
A couple questions in chat here, going back to Michigan. Oakland County, special weather statement there, 40-mile-per-hour winds possible. Monroe County, I was talking about the heavier rains happening there right now with the reds on base reflectivity radar.
Here, Joel, we'll add you back.
Perfect. There you go. Yes, Wayne County is perfectly centered there on radar. You kind of see where Detroit is, right there along Lake St. Clair. All of Wayne County is kind of just underneath that rain right now. And main hazard, besides the 40-mile-per-hour winds right now, is going to be your dangerous cloud-to-ground lightning. So if these storms are passing over you, take a break from being outdoors, let it pass through, and then it'll clear out within the next hour or two, especially over here in southeast Michigan, where it looks like it's becoming more of a skinnier band, and thus the time between the start and beginning is going down a little bit. Of course, we have those cells starting to feed into the north that kind of just nullifies that. So it's neither here nor there. Yeah, we keep mentioning the second wave potential for southwest Michigan for those who are asking in chat about it. Southwest Michigan, confined potentially to Berrien, Van Buren, Cass, St. Joseph, Kalamazoo, and Allegan counties. That would be your southwest Michigan corridor that we're kind of highlighting for potential redevelopment later tonight. They've already had almost 2 hours of sunlight, maybe even upwards of 3, especially down there in Berrien County. So that would be instability that you need for juice, or I guess to say fuel for the storms. We already have good shear out there, ample lift, and I believe dew points have rebounded into the mid 60s. I haven't checked for southwest Michigan.
Yeah, I got you, Joel. Right now, there's actually a 500 to 1,000 surface cape pushing into that southwest corner you just mentioned. As far as our dew points go, I'm seeing surface observations in the mid 60s, 64, 63, 65.
Okay, so we do have our SLIM acronym. Again, for those who don't remember, SLIM is shear, lift, instability, moisture, SLIM. We have plenty of shear, plenty of lift, moisture, as you could just tell, dew points in the mid 60s. So we have moisture out there. And then our big question mark this evening is instability for southwest Michigan. As you can see, we're up to close to 1,000 joules per kilogram of CAPE, which anything over 1,000 is good enough for severe weather. So if storms can fire within the corridor of southwest Michigan down there near St. Joseph, we'll have to watch out.
Did we go over the chat rules? I see people messaging us asking us to do that.
I guess you could, if you know
yeah,
off the top of your head, go for it.
That was the whole link thing.
Okay, that's what the message I got here. I'm going through Messenger right now. What was that about? I completely missed it.
Oh, somebody trying to post a link to a weather app on YouTube, but YouTube wouldn't let them.
Yep. So we have that auto filtered off because we have a plethora of scam bots who try to get you to click our links, even some that try to imitate our page.
Mm-hmm.
So unfortunately, for your protection and our protection, we had to shut links off. We can post links as Michigan Storm Chasers, but we are the only ones who can.
Yep.
So that's just something we had to do for the safety of you all. Can we please check the lake near Newport right now? Just rain that I'm seeing. The gust front is passing over you right now. It shouldn't be too much to note. I was just in that storm like 15 minutes ago. It wasn't too impressive. It looks pretty cool. There's a nice shelf cloud out there, but the winds were 20 or 30. Not too bad at all.
Storm down in Ohio in the Toledo area has moved off onto Lake Erie. This should not. It looks like it's hitting that stable layer on the lake there and dying pretty quick. So Monroe County, you guys can breathe easily here. It looks like storms are kind of dwindling in nature. Potentially some strong winds coming on shore here in southwest Ontario, heading up into Detroit. But the strongest winds right now we're obviously watching here coming off of Lake St. Clair in southwest Macomb County, 40-mile-per-hour winds.
There is a severe thunderstorm warning over in Canada there.
Yeah, I can't see that on my radar, but
No.
Ryan, what's your thoughts on keeping this stream going until this potential second line, or do you want to do I want to do it two separate?
I would do two separate because it's going to be another 1 to 2 hours before they get here.
Right, but we also have these showers still moving in the south on the east side of the state.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to get too much in the way of severe with that, just because we only had one so far today. But looking at mesoanalysis as well, there's no cape there at all, so
Mhm.
I don't think that risk there is too much to be concerned about. So I would
Yeah.
say save it, and also your bulk shear is a little lacking on that side too.
Mhm. Allegan County good for the night. You guys are still in a threat for potential redevelopment later, so not quite. Can't say with confidence yet.
Yeah, Don, that's a good way to look at it. The east side's not going to have enough time to rebuild instability.
Mhm.
So whatever threat may develop later, big if there, it's going to be confined to, we're going to say 94 corridor and then 69. So like Kalamazoo. I'll take my radar here. I'll draw a little area here. So like this general vicinity, like right here. Okay, so like Kalamazoo centered, but we could see it up to like Holland, Irving, Hastings, Battle Creek, Coldwater. Then I'd say that'd be the cutoff point. So, and there are storms over there. I'm sure these guys have mentioned it before. I know Nick was just talking about some of those areas in that tornado warning, but this is our weather that could potentially push in over the next couple hours. So we're going to watch that close. We don't know if it's going to hold together or not, but we do have instability back here to support it as of right now. So we're going to watch it.
I'll be right back.
All right. Got some,
Yeah,
go ahead.
I'm curious to see if those will survive the lake at all and head into Van Buren County or St. Joe County.
I haven't even looked at the latest model guidance. I think those are actually modeled earlier today. I just don't know. I don't think they hold out long enough, but they do have some pop-ups ahead of it. Excuse me.
Yeah. I mean, they've already those storms aren't even at the lakeshore yet, and they already have a special marine warning out in front of them.
Does it say water spout possible?
It did not.
Interesting. Looking at the latest guidance here, it looks like they hit the lake at 8 o'clock, which is about right. And then they die out by 11 o'clock. But then it hits land and it kind of fires back up at like 3 in the morning. But at that point, there's going to be like no instability at all.
Yeah.
So
3 in the morning. Wow.
Yeah. So we'll just kind of watch it and play it by ear. Yeah, there's your little bit of rotation with those storms. Nothing too much to write home about, but it's definitely there. I think there's actually one that was confirmed earlier.
Yeah, there was a few.
Yeah, I see there's an LSR report here on a GR2. Train spotter reports tornado on the ground northwest of Whitewater, Wisconsin. Go figure.
Who would have thought?
I mean, the shear's definitely there today, so not really surprising. But again, didn't really know if we're going to get that recharge of instability. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm looking at those cells just west of Milwaukee, and they're petering out very quickly over the lake.
Yeah, it looks like
or they're developing.
It's like the main line here out in front started weakening, but then you have pop-ups back here by Burlington trying to go. I think we're going to have to worry about this one right here.
Yeah.
We'll see how that. I don't think it's going to hold out, though. There's no reason it should. It's going to be like another. What's the motion on this?
Slow.
Yeah, 30 miles an hour. So if we track this from where it's at across the lake here to the shoreline at 30. About 3 hours. So that's like 10:30.
Good night.
Yeah. So We'll see if that's the case. Would expect arrival probably between 9:30 and 10:30 would be a good guess.
If they hold out, yeah.
Right.
I doubt they will.
We will see. But yeah, I doubt they will too, honestly. I mean, the lake is still pretty cold there, so we shouldn't be worried too much about it. But if they do happen to make it across the lake, then the instability may be there.
Yep.
For an hour or two, though, maybe a window there.
Jessica says, if Jackson is done for the night, I will hop off from here. Am I good?
Yeah, I think you're good, Jessica, for the night.
And again, for all of you watching, make sure you have notifications on YouTube. If you follow us on YouTube, turn notifications on. It'll tell you when we go live. If you're curious, we'll go live if things do go severe again. I don't know when you want to wrap this up, Ryan.
I was gonna wait till Joel gets back. If he gives me a smoke signal from behind, then I go in and I can
Okay.
hear. But I'll give Joel a chance to say his last couple words.
Okay, yeah, just make sure you got notifications on. And again, on Facebook as well, turn notifications on if there's a possibility or if there's the capability of that. I believe there is. It'll notify you when we go live.
People are saying they lost power in Dundee. I was just sitting in Dundee. There is not a gust of wind. How'd that happen?
Is it pretty calm after these?
Yeah, I mean, I got the sun coming out. It actually looks like to the west,
Hmm.
or at least it's a lot lighter to the west.
That little button by Kalamazoo definitely shows the sun shining.
Yeah, check this out here. I'm gonna pull this up real quick in chat here. Not in chat, but in stream here. This is your satellite map here of Michigan. So this is your storms over here in Monroe, southeast Michigan, working through. But if you notice, the entire southwest corner is sunshine, and that's going to move eastward with time here. So Hillsdale County would be getting sun right now, but the problem is sunset is in like an hour and a half here, so we're not going to really have much time to destabilize. So that's basically if there's going to be a threat tonight, it's going to be tied basically to this little square of clearing, just because that's where the sun's at.
Yep.
Just wanted to pop that in there. These showers working their way through southeast Michigan right now do not look impressive. No statements, no warnings in effect. I think we're probably good to end it if we had to be honest.
Yeah.
What does the chat say?
Crunching food, Joel.
That's a dangerous question to ask, Joel, because we're going to be stuck on here for 5 more hours if we had the chat's way.
Yeah, that's true.
Why are you so loud?
I'm eating an apple.
Gets muted. Get wrecked.
What about the showers going into Flint? Again, that's not really much of anything up there to be concerned about, just some showers. There is some lightning over here by Owasso, so that'd be a loud thunderstorm there, but otherwise, not seeing much at all. Yep, so we're going to watch this line back here. That's all I can really say at this point. I think we're going to be good to end it here, guys. And we'll hop back on later tonight if need be for Southwest.
Sweet.
You agree, Joel? After he takes drinks of water.
Yes, sure. Oh, fun fact about Canadian severe thunderstorm warnings: they don't have an end time. Someone asked, "Why does it go for 2 hours 20 minutes?" Technically, it doesn't have an end time. Radar scope just puts it in there because otherwise, it just stays there forever.
Yeah, Canada is not as advanced as we are here in the U.S. in regards to severe weather warnings and stuff like that. But there are pages in Ontario I know who do similar stuff to what we do here, so there's always somebody watching. There's
Mhm.
always resources.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm good if you guys are.
Yeah, I think we're good for now. We'll hop back on here later tonight, though, if need be, guys, for the southwest part of Michigan. Otherwise, I think we're good to hop off. Appreciate you guys watching, liking, sharing, subscribing, donating, whatever you guys have done to support us.
Yeah, welcome to all the new members.
Yep.
All those gifted members, all the new ones. Thank you, thank you.
Super
And if we
chats as
aren't-
well. Oh, go
If we
ahead.
aren't live again later tonight, hope to see some of you guys at the Memorial Day parade tomorrow in Jenison.
Yeah. Are we going to stream that or no?
We'll decide later.
Okay. Perfect.
All right. I'll see you guys maybe tonight. If not tonight, maybe tomorrow for the parade. So, all right. I'm out of here. See you guys.
See ya.
Yeah, everyone.